First of all, thanks for coming. I'm Nerea García, and I'm the product manager of Acoustic. And today I'm going to present you how to promote a career in music as an independent artist. So first of all, what's Acoustic? Acoustic is an independent music community in which we offer tools and opportunities for musicians to boost their career. Throughout the years we have been working, we've seen many problems on the music industry, and for example, one of them is the visibility the musician has. So, for example, the 80% of the artists in the Spotify nowadays have less than 50 monthly listeners. Why does this happen? Because there's a huge offer of music nowadays in the digital stores. Every day in Spotify, more than 60,000 songs are uploaded. There are a catalog of more than 82 million songs on digital stores, and it's more than 10 million emerging musicians are starting their career in the US and Latam. So how can our small artists stand out from the crowd when there's so many music around? This is a problem that happens, for example, to one of our artists, which is Carla Lourdes. She's 24 years old from Barcelona. She has been a musician for many years, but now she's focusing more on her career, and her goal is to make a living from her original music. She wants to be listened by many people, to raise a fan base other than family and friends. But she's having some frustrations. She's investing a lot of money and time on her music, but she's not getting results, and her audience is not growing. So Carla, as an independent artist, doesn't know how to promote her music. So for this, to solve this, a year ago in Acoustic, we proposed this service, which is called a pack release. Every time a musician has a release of a song or of an album, they can purchase these pack releases, and we as Acoustic for them, we made a social media ads campaign, a playlisting campaign to get them into playlist of Spotify, and a traditional media campaign to get them into interviews and to get them into newspapers and magazines. The user journey of this service, of this product, has been divided in 4 steps. First of all, the musicians get in touch with us when they were interested. Then they had a sales call with their release manager, and they made the purchase of this pack release. Then they have another meeting with their release manager to set it up and to get all the information. Then the song was released on the date, and Acoustic made the campaign. And a month later, the musicians were getting the results of that campaign. We had quite great results after a first year of test of this product. We sold more 369 pack releases. 56% of the artists bought more than one pack release in 1 year, and their growth of listeners on average was 14 times higher than before using the pack release service. But we also, after 1 year of test, we also had some insights after interviewing and talking with the musicians about what things could we change. And for example, this band, the Grapples, told us that the role of the release manager was not relevant for them because it was just someone requesting for materials. River Omelette told us that they couldn't do the follow-up of the results. It was just when the campaign was done, they would get the results and that's it, but they couldn't do the follow-up in the process. And Emma told us that she felt that the service was too standardized, and depending on which is the artist, they have different needs. Maybe they prefer only playlisting or only a media campaign or social media, to focus on social media. And also, as a company, we were having some problems doing this service. So what happens is that as we need someone all the time asking and meeting the musicians, we can get a lot of campaigns at the same time. It takes a lot of effort to sell and to set up those campaigns. And as a company, it's less profit because we need a bigger team. So how do we solve this? The insights we got from the musicians, and as a business, how do we improve this? So for me, the solution is to invest on tech. it's to create an online platform for artists to set up and manage music promotion campaigns. This is a mock-up of what it could look like when we have all the money and resources to develop it. They can have an overview of which are the services, and they can like set up and choose which services they want to set up their campaign and to pay it. And then in their campaigns, they can see the results they are getting currently with the campaigns they have. So to start testing this and learning as soon as possible, we decided to launch an MVP in 3 days. It was kind of so instead of doing an MVP of the whole user journey, we said, okay, let's test the first steps of the user journey. Let's taste until the purchase. Let's see if we can make more digital that. So we made an MVP, which is kind of like in e-commerce, where the musicians can get all the information they need about the services, and they can choose the ones they want. Instead of having that whole pack, they can choose the ones they wanted. This is the first one we released after a couple of days working really hard. It's just a landing page where they can get all the information, the prices of each one of the services, and then they have a CTA to start their campaign, and there they could buy the campaign they chose. Our goal with this MVP was to validate that musicians could purchase our services without a sales representative, that they didn't need that personal call from someone. And our goal on the first weekend was just to make one sale. Like, let's test if someone would be able, without calling them, to pay for the services on the website. So the results were, we had more than 600 unique users on this website. 5% of users clicked on the CTA, on the payment gateways, but unfortunately, we didn't get the sales we expected. So we were thinking about why this is not working when this is a service that we validated that works for musicians. So based on the assumption that maybe the website didn't have enough information and was not trustworthy for our musicians, we decided to make some changes on the landing page, get more info, improve the user experience of the platform, and instead of having a CTA just to pay for the services, we just ask for their details to have one more step. So the result was that we increased from 5% of users click to a 9.47, that we set a goal of a 10% click rate, and we had 9.47, it was almost close. We got 90% of them gave us their leads, their contact, and 3 of them actually bought it. So, but why did this happen? Because we put a step between getting the leads and doing the sales. We just send them an email and to those leads that were coming through the website, to giving them more information and the payment gateway, just a link to make the purchase. And this way, we went from 0 sales to 3 in 1 week. So this way, at least, we have validated that the first step of the user journey of that online platform that we want to do one day in the future, we have validated that at least the first part can be done. So thanks a lot.